Well, a very good evening, one and all. Welcome to the Studio Rats Live Q&A Live at number 275. My name's James Ivy,
Hi, Paul Drew.
and you are all very welcome to our weekly
Yes.
takeover of the interwebs. I didn't tell you today, did I? I worked out what was wrong with my internet last week.
This is fascinating. Go on.
My network switch went
Oh,
about minutes before we were due to go on, which is why the house had internet and I didn't, which was very strange. But hey, we're back and more things are going wrong this evening. So I'm on sort of pointy, shooty cameras rather than webcams and stuff. But that's all right too. Mr. Drew, what have you been up to? Not that I don't already know.
Oh, God, my God. I tell you what, whatever it is, 6 hours of driving. And I know that's nothing for Americans and all that, but 6 hours of driving. I'm done. So I might have a little kip. If James starts talking about sort of drums and immersive audio and stuff, I'll definitely have a little kip tonight. No, so we came to yours. We did. We got some new things to review.
Mm-hmm.
That was really exciting. I thought I wasn't going to particularly like it, but absolutely amazing. We can show people. A bit later on, can't we?
Yes, well, you've got them. So
yes, I've got them. Yeah, they're over there. Really, really impressive. So we'll talk about that a bit later on. Couple of videos. Well, I think the Tonex plug came out, which was last week. I think it was Thursday, so the day after the live stream. It was good. Video did all right, I think, and a guitar's turned up for review that I want to show people. We'll do that. We'll do a show and tell a bit later on.
Yeah, we certainly will. Yes.
But the guitar as well. I don't know if I'm just having one of those weeks where things that I'm surprised about things.
Okay.
I'm surprised. Oh, like, you think, I'm not going to like that. I'm not going to like that. And then something turns up and you just go, it's brilliant. Or it's way better than I thought. So, what about yourself?
So, again, another IK video for me last week on the little ARC on-ear, the headphone calibration box, which I think is really good. And lots of other people have watched lots of other people's videos about it, but not mine. So that's one thing. I've been trying. I'm having a bit of an eBay off of getting rid of some stuff that I just haven't used or don't use or don't need. So I'm having a real clear out of stuff. And the problem with clearing out is you tend to make more mess in the process. Does that make sense? When you're pulling boxes out and stuff, and it's like, oh God, So yeah, having a bit of a sort out and a bit of an eBay off of stuff that either I haven't used in years or I don't need or those sort of things.
Yeah.
And so I had a bit of a on Thursday, some drum mics became available for the first time in ages. So I snapped some secondhand drum mics up, which was good.
You know what's going to happen if you start talking about, if you say the D word. I'm going to have a little snooze.
I didn't say Dolby Atmos.
No, you said drums. That's just as bad. Anything beginning with D. Go
on. And then did some video yesterday. You came over today, and I've got now loads of editing to do before
tomorrow.
Before I go. And cheer season starts again on Saturday, so I'm up to sunny Bolton this weekend.
Oh God!
Or as I always like to say, Bolton. What a joke for the English amongst us.
Wow. That's
so yeah,
it's a lovely part of the world.
It's a lovely place to come from. Terrible to go back to, but a lovely place to come
from. There we go. So, yeah, go on. Sorry, go on.
So yeah, the crew apparently are joining us. They have the links and stuff. If you want to get involved, give us a shout, and we'll share those with you. However, we have to start with some Plexico action.
Plexico, thank you, sir. He went, ladies and gentlemen, dollars for content. Cheers, Plexico. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, we're not cheap, but we can be had.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, bias with very little. Thanks, mate. It's very kind of you.
Wicked. Right, let's go.
Mr. Lindsay. Hello, mate. He says, hello, gents.
Are you
Hi,
back?
Al.
Is he back?
Where's he been?
Wasn't he in an airport last week or something like that? Or
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's Germany or something, wasn't he?
something like that.
Yeah. Alec, he said, evening, rats. Good to be here on time for once. Good to have you, mate. Vice Trucci. Hello, studio Ratamaniacs. Hope all is well, gent. And to you, Vice Trucci.
Yeah.
Hope all is good. And Jahar Bar says, he said, just joined. Can you please restart? I don't think you missed anything, mate. I don't think you missed anything. I wouldn't worry too much.
Just some waffle.
Yeah. Anton. Hi, Anton. Hope all is well. Alec, he said, great video on the Tonex plug, lads. Got my order in thanks to you. Nice one. Nice one. Yeah, it's good. It's be interesting to see what people think about it. I was surprised that they weren't in the shops when the videos were released.
Yeah, I was surprised it was a pre-order. That's not normally the thingy way, is it? That's not...
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it like that as well. I like, the product to be out, because I always think that's the best way of doing it. I don't think they should release videos until the product's out, because people want to buy it. If it's pre-order, some people just go, do you know what?
Now wait.
Yeah. So it does seem a bit counterintuitive, but
yeah.
Cheers, Alec. By clicks rewind. There we go.
Indeed.
And then you push double speed. 275. Holy shit! What's 275?
This is number 275.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn! Look at that.
We've been at this for a while, mate.
God, we were mere pups when we started.
I looked at some early videos and I thought, oh, you can tell that's a few years ago.
Oh, really? Is it that bad? Is it? What's that? What's that?
We got a bit jowly, mate.
I haven't got jowly. I haven't got an ounce of jowl on me. All the jowl's on your side. Shahar Bar, James, what's the monitors? Don't you even say it. Just go past that. They're Cali Audio. That's all you need to know.
And they're Cali Audio, and yes, they are my Atmos height speakers.
Graham Cam, I haven't even listened to Atmos in your place, have I?
Yes, you have.
Have I?
I've bored you with it last time.
I think. Yeah, that's probably why. I don't remember. Graham, evening, rats, and everybody. Evening, Graham. Hope you're well.
Oh, wrong one.
Compicorder 64. Evening, all. James, background looks different. More gear. No, I think he's got a wider angle lens.
Yeah, I've got a wider angle lens because I'm on my Osmo. Because for some reason my normal webcam decided not to play the game tonight. But yes, more gear, different gear. I'll talk about some other stuff in a minute. When we got yes.
Ben, evening lads, evening Ben. He spotted it already. That turned up today. He said, Ben says TWS amp, James. Tell us about it. Come on.
We will. We'll get there. Honest, I promise we will.
We'll do it later.
With a bit of luck, Mario will be on later as well, so he can chime in about it.
Shahaba, he said Tonex 1 or plug-in, pros cons. Tonex 1 or plug-in, pros and cons.
Do you mean plug or Tonex or the plug-in? Because obviously now there is Tonex plug, which is the headphone amp. There is the Tonex plug-in, and there is Tonex 1.
Yeah. Let us know, Shahab. There's not a lot of comments at the moment, so we can get to you. Yeah. Do you mean? Yeah. He'll understand.
Yes.
Michael MC, James, why did you decide to sell the Valiant to Paul? Why did Paul decide to break the Valiant?
Well, that's another story, of course. It didn't move me as I hoped it would. It played beautifully, and it was a really cool guitar, but it didn't give me the fizzle.
I love it.
It's an awesome guitar, but it didn't give me the fizzle.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what I did, because I can tell everyone. So I changed the pickups on it. I took out the old Bones pickups, and I put the Ron Ellis pickups in there, and it sounded glorious.
I think it was the pickups that I wasn't digging.
Yeah, I didn't do these pickups, but Old Bones are sending some more pickups,
Right.
for me to try. So some different ones, which would be cool.
But I mean, I know we've talked about it already, but you tried this bad boy,
Hey,
didn't you?
we haven't finished. I'm talking about the Valiant. Just stick
All
that
right.
down.
All right.
It's like it's ADHD, isn't he? So yes, I then decided that I was going to break the trem system. So it's gone back to Ukraine to be fixed, and hopefully I'll get it back in the next couple of years.
But you came and played this today for the first time, didn't you?
Oh, it's great.
It's
great. That's a cracking guitar. That we've got a video coming out about it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really good. It's funny. It looks better in person. That green is quite leery, isn't it? On the.
Yeah. The bit that got me is that within 3 minutes of walking in the door this morning, you had the Allen keys out and were on the truss rod, and
Yeah, it needed a bit of love.
Yeah, it's good. I like it now.
But it's good now. It's good. Yeah, no, it's a really good guitar. I just think a little bit of a setup. I think tell you what I would do. I'd polish those frets because they definitely need sorting.
Steve will do that.
See how it is after that.
Yeah,
you don't need Steve to do that. You're paying someone a lot. You're going to pay someone money to do something that's very easy to do yourself.
Yeah, but Steve will do the whole setup for you and make sure it's give it the once over and stuff. So.
Oh, okay. If you're going to do that, take it to Steve. Then he'll fix it all up and it'll be glorious. It's a good guitar. It's It's a lovely weight.
Yes, I think that's almost the most important thing to you, isn't it? It doesn't take my shoulder off.
Well, no, it's not that. I mean, I've got some guitars that are heavier, but I tend to like lighter guitars. Yeah. Richard, he said, just bought the TSR TWS for Tonex yesterday. Excellent. Oh, cheers, Richard. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, the TWS 2864. It's down.
It's very good. We'll talk about this in a minute, but this is awesome.
Alex says, plug as you would have the mobile app. Slap it under your pedal board with a big battery, box and go. So plug as you would have the mobile app. Slap it under your pedal board with a big battery. Yeah, the only thing is you'd have to take out the little mini. You'd have to have a little mini jack, wouldn't you? But I guess you could have a little mini jack to. There'll be a way around that, I think. Yeah. But that is a good idea. Sort of plugging it into a pedal.
Yeah, so I wonder how the resistance, the impedance would be going from.
That's true.
Because obviously it's set up for headphones. It's not set up for line level going into other things.
Yeah, no, that's. I tried it like that. I mean, when I tried it, because sometimes when I'm reviewing these little guitar plug things, I use a stereo mini jack and plug it straight into my interface.
Yeah.
As long as you're not running it too hot, because you want people to understand how it sounds in your headphones.
Totally. Boom.
Okay, sorry. Plug versus a Tonex one pedal. Well, the plug's only, as we said, it's only got the mini jack. Apart from that, it's exactly the same. It's
I would prefer if I was playing live, or if
without a doubt,
Tonex one pedal.
Without a doubt, yes. I would always say the Tonex one. The only thing that makes it great, the Tonex plug great, is the fact it's Bluetooth, so you can do all your editing on your phone. With Tonex one pedal, you can't do that, can you? Can you plug it into your phone?
You can plug headphones into the output.
Yeah, but you can't. Yeah, but I'm talking about the editability of.
No, I don't think you can. No.
Okay. Yeah. So that's the only issue live. Yeah, but I personally think Tonex need to stop messing about and make a big board.
They do. Definitely.
I mean, everyone's asking for it. I'm surprised. I'm personally surprised that they've done the plug and the Tonex one before doing the big board.
Big one. Yeah.
And we don't know anything about a big board. We have not been told a thing. So if it's coming out, if it will be out, if they're even thinking about it, we don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh no. Vice Trucci said, got to go to an Atmos studio in town with all Neumann monitors a couple of years ago, and it sounded absolutely insane. We listened to a lot of remixes. Fleetwood Mac Rumours sounded epic. Oh, nice. It's an amazing experience. I just don't understand the point of it. That's what I'm saying. It's great. It's great as an experience. Fantastic. It's not going to be something that the general public take on. So I don't understand.
And Paul is rushing to the library to make sure that they don't close them just because there's a thing called the internet and all that sort of stuff.
No, but it's true that no one wants that. If you look at your studio, I mean, I go in your studio and I banged my head about 5 times on those monitors today.
There is,
but no one wants that
as well. But the thing is, you don't have to. The big system is only for the actual creation. You don't need the big system to enjoy it, because now there are Atmos sound bars and all that sort of stuff where they're bouncing signals off the ceiling and all that sort of stuff. It's very clever.
Oh, bollocks. Anyway,
no,
it's amazing when you hear it in a proper studio. It sounds amazing. Richard, do you know when Tonex will be adding Univibe? To be honest, I doubt they will.
And even if they did, we don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think they will. I don't think they will. I think they've got the basic modulation effects. Yeah, because it's not really, it's all been bolted on. It's been bolted on because they found a little bit more DSP that they can play with. I don't think that they're going to add anything else to the Tonex until they bring out the big, if they ever bring out the big version.
It must be on their radar, mustn't it? It must be.
You'd think so. Shahaba Alec, is the app better than the PC editor?
Don't know.
I don't really know what's wrong with the PC editor. I think the PC editors work.
Yeah, since the updates,
there's a couple of funny quirks about it. Like, there are a couple of funny things you have to do that you just go, why does it do that? But the app works great. Yeah. Bogeyman, thoughts on the UA FX pedals MIDI support update? All I can say is finally. I think that's all a lot of people can say. Yeah, it's in the news. Yeah, it's in the news.
Yeah.
OK Live, he says, evening, all rats and pack. Evening, OK Live. Out limits. Evening, gents. My Schecter MV6 has a go-to 510 trem. It's great, but I've been thinking of upgrading to the model with what they call the FST mod. It's a different trem block. Any experience? So is that the Goto FST? Let me have a quick look. I don't know what the FST is, unless that's a
model number or something like that.
Yeah, Schecter thing.
Vinnie would be the man for that, wouldn't he? He knows his trem blocks and things.
Yeah, I don't know what the FST. Yeah, I don't know what the FST. I'll quickly type in Schecter FST. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me. I'm going to share the screen because I can. It's the worst.
Oh, okay.
If I'm looking for stuff and people aren't doing it. Okay, so Schecter. I'm on Anderson's website. Let's have a quick look. FST.
Is FST a Goto thing? Is it a Goto 510 FST?
I just typed that in. I just typed in Goto FST and it doesn't say anything.
Outer limits, more info, please. I think is the phrase there.
What's that? More info on what?
Send us some more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Where are we? There. Alec, he said, certainly out on the road it's more handy. Yes, I'm not sure it's going to take the rigors of
being
giggable. It's not built for road use in the way it's I mean, it's plastic, but it's a strong plastic. I wouldn't trust it as my only solution.
Right.
Copy Recorder reminds me I have some Kali monitors on the way too, but if I hadn't bought those, would have bought the Tone King preamp pedal. Tone and have them on sale now for $549. Nice. Yeah.
Monitors you'll find pretty handy. It's quite a different purchase, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Hoodlum, he said, I ordered the Tonex plug. My girlfriend found it in the post and she was keen to try it, but I had to break it to her. It's not that kind of plug. Anyone interested in a slightly used plug?
The thing is, Guitar Hoodlum, we all knew it was coming, but there was nothing we could do about it.
I didn't know that was coming. That's good. Hot 8, good day all. I got a new Fractal VP4 and got it set up. Pedal board guy going high tech. Nice. Yeah, they're good. Those VP4s are good. Hopefully Vinny's finally bought one. He's been talking about it for months, hasn't he? Come on, Vinny. He's driving back now. I reckon he's got us on the car. Hollywood, good evening all. I missed last week, but here today. Thumbs up. Nice one. Cheers, Hollywood. Philip's here. He said, 40 Watt Phil says, I can explain Atmos in terms we of a certain age can understand. Do you remember when Laserdisc was the next big thing? He's right. That's exactly how I feel about it. Thanks, Phil. Well done, mate.
We're 10 years into Atmos now. You're just wrong. You're just wrong.
Hold on a second. How many people do you know with an Atmos rig in their house?
How many record companies now are supporting Atmos with all their latest releases?
How many film companies supported, as Phil said, Laserdisc?
It's different.
I'm with you, Phil. I'm with you, mate. We have 2 ears.
Phil, I love you, but you're wrong.
No, he's right. Shahaba, he said, a bit off topic, but 2 big theatres closed nearby in a couple of years. I feel like we have to explain to kids what theatres were. There you go.
Yeah, sad but true.
Session Gold. Hey guys, slowly but steady, my rack is taking shape. Nice. For now, I've got a Samson power distributor. I think I've got one of them. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Rocktron Chameleon. Nice. Clark Technic Third Dimension and Lexicon MPX 100. Nice, mate. Very good.
There's a lot of fun in that rack now.
So you're using the Chameleon, I guess, for all your preamp sort of tones.
Yeah, I would assume.
I think you need to stop messing about and go and get an ADA MP1.
Yes, or a Sounds Amp Tech 21 PSA one.
No. Get some valves involved.
Yes, the ADA MP1 is. I'm trying to find one. I so am.
Well, they're all over. There's a few on eBay. There's one that's it's about 300 quid. It says yeah, but it says don't know. They don't know if it works.
Spares or repair.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Hollywood says, nice. I have an 88 MP1 in storage. Oh, for when I get time to put a small rack unit together. Hollywood, you need to send that to me.
Lovely.
I'd love. I used to love my MP1.
Mm.
What happened to the MP2? Do you remember? You never saw them.
No.
They brought out an MP2. It's supposed to it being red. They were blue.
Oh, right. Okay.
Copy Quarter, 40 Watt Podcast. I'm with Paul. Atmos is bollocks.
Imagine he's never heard it.
Yeah. Imagine you're a speaker company, fell up with selling just 2 speakers, then come up with a scheme to tell people they need a dozen on all levels. Very true. Very true. No. It works if you get to experience it. It's fantastic. I mean, James is right. You can get these little soundbar things, but it's not the same thing.
No,
it's not the same thing. So yes, I can see people incorporating that, but no one wants a load of speakers in their room. They're ugly. Speakers are ugly.
But I sit in here some days working, have an iTunes playlist running, and all of a sudden, something old that I thought was old, like classic, vintage, call it what you will. They've remixed it in the Atmos, and the Atmos version has been replaced in the playlist. I'm like, that's nice, like that.
Right, nice. Anyway, we're not supposed to be talking about Atmos. Vice Trucci, thoughts on the whispers of new Fractal gear with nice, pretty touchscreens and neural amp capture playability, etc. I'm thinking it may cause all the Line 6 stadium peeps to pause and think twice. I hope so. James and I were using James's FM3 today. And yeah, Fractal stuff is just remarkable. It really is. I came back and plugged in a couple of other things when I got back because I'm trying to. I'll explain why in a minute, but with these new speakers. But I'm trying to think of what I'm going to use for this gig coming up. And I plugged something else, and I won't say what it was, but it was just like you plug in the Fractal and you just go, ah.
The thing with the Fractal is because it's all software. It's the actual models and all the stuff is really, really tiny. As in the actual the storage capacity is really, really tiny. Anything based around a capture is kind of sample based and is pretty big, so it's much more to deal with. So whereas the FM3 is the baby of the Fractal range, you do get a lot of bang for your buck.
Yeah,
you really do, and it sounds so good. The only thing I find is that if I want to find a speaker, choosing a speaker is a 2-hour process.
Because you don't do that. I mean, like literally, and I do say this all the time. One patch is all you need. Just one patch, and just use it. You don't need to go, oh, I'm going to create something else, because you'll get lost.
Yeah.
And you'll end up spending hours and not playing. I have one patch, and that's all I use.
Yeah. At this point.
Mr. McQuillan. Oh, he's got a new logo. Look at that. He's gone up market. Dave McQuillan's got a company called the Highland Plectrum Company. He sells his plectrums on Reverb, and they look like that. They are made out of old coins, and they are awesome. So go and check them out.
They're also
Cheers, Dave.
really, really good. Sorry, Dave, but they're also really, really useful. You know when you get like things like shoes stuck in the bottom of stuff? They're really good for that as well.
Not quite what Dave was hoping.
No, but hey, if it's another string to his bow or something to his something.
Yeah.
Right, where were we back here again? We were here.
Jimmy. Right, Jimmy. How's it going? Give it a minute. UA finally does MIDI. How could they be so deaf as to ignore customers for so long? Complete rubbish to half-baked products for years and charge a premium. I, for one, do not see investing in UA again. Well, at least they've done it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much I'm interested in it, but
it's an odd one, isn't it? I found myself the other day, say, a part of this kind of clear out and stuff, and I went through a drawer, and when I sold a synth that came with patch cables, I said, does not include patch cables. Pulled open this drawer, and there's all the patch cables for all these synths, and so I was like, reached out to the guy, said, I found the patch cables if you want them, I'll stick them in the post. And he was like, that's really good of you. So, because I don't need them anymore.
Yeah, nice. Better than going in the bin.
Yeah.
Nice. Richard, he says, which of your Tonex packs are you most proud of in terms of a great lead sound and volume roll-off to clean? That's a good question. I don't really play like that, so I don't really know.
The Phil X Friedman does that so well.
Yeah, you're probably right, actually, because that is how it's designed. Actually, when we were capturing that amp, sorry, Kemper, we did test that, didn't we?
Yes.
Roll off. Yes, probably the Phil X. It's not my favorite capture, but that's the one that does that.
Yeah, and it's a proper rock and roll noise, that thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Give it up. Fractal is not doing it's not doing neural captures.
We
Hold on.
We are led to believe that Fractal will not do capture tech.
But especially neural captures.
No, I think it is NAM, Neural Amp Modeler.
Oh, like NAM.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a different thing. That's a different thing to neural captures.
Yes.
Yes. From what James and I have been told in the past, yes, that is not what's coming, but it could be. Who knows? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Fractal have not been in contact to tell me anything. Michael, what's up? What's up, fella? Knackered. Just finishing track and mixing a few cover songs for a lovely Betty Paget.
Okay.
What's a lovely Betty Paget?
I don't know. That's probably the artist.
Oh. A lovely. Okay. I used the Studio Rats Mega Boogie capture on it, and it was phenomenal sound. Nice. Cheers, Michael. That's awesome. That
was a good amp. That.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's good amp. Betty Paget. Is that if that's the artist, I will check out Betty Paget.
Unless it's rhyming slam like
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I was trying to think. The only one that I ever think of is Betty Swallocks.
Yeah. Oh yes, Michael. The capture, not my playing. Ah, cheers, mate. I'm sure your playing was awesome. Vice that's true to you. I meant name captures. Yes. I want Atmos Pink Floyd. I want Atmos Pink Floyd fans. So I do like the Cannabis. So yes, Atmos when I can. Okay. I want Atmos, Pink Floyd fan.
Yes.
I do like Cannabis. So yes, Atmos when I can. Yeah, no, I agree. You know, it's that it sounds amazing.
David Gilmour's latest album, Luck and Strange, in Atmos is beautiful. I have sat here and just sort of shut my eyes and drifted off into my own little world. I mean, Gilmour's solo stuff can do that for me anyway because it's very atmospheric. But no, that album in Atmos is beautiful.
Michael, James, please remix my tracks in Atmos.
Michael, you know how to find me via the Studio Rats website, via the contact page. I would be more than happy to talk about fees for remixing your songs in Dolby Atmos.
We're using that. We said we won't talk about it.
you started it. What did we say earlier? If you ignore a thing, it doesn't come up. You said it.
I didn't. I messed up. Rich, excited to announce that we have become dealers for more guitars. Ooh. More guitars. I don't know more guitars. Have you seen them? Tom Anderson, Sir Style. I hope you both. Let's have a butchers.
Brian Moore guitars.
Yeah. Is it Moore or?
Yes, Moore.
Okay. Sorry. I can't see the screen when.
That's right.
Let's.
We've become dealers for more.
Hold on a second.
We've become dealers for more guitars. I hope you have.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm going to share the screen. Hold on.
Go on in.
Because these look great.
Ooh.
They look nice, don't they?
They do.
So, what?
I love the carpet.
What carpet? There's cables, you plonker.
Oh, is it? It looks like carpet.
Jesus. Let's have a look. Let's see how much they are. Let's see how much they is. Well, the thing is, Rich, is okay. So they're decent price. They're sort of they're not custom shop prices, but they're.
Does that say 3.5, 4 grand-ish?
No, it's I'd say between 2.5 to 2.5 to 3.5.
Okay, cool. Nice.
So yeah, I mean, expensive, but not hideously expensive. The thing is, Rich, I mean, I'm sure you can tell the guy, but they're not going to be known unless you get them in some YouTubers' hands. Hint, hint.
That's nice. I like that relic job.
Do you? I'm not keen on that. It looks like someone's just. No, I don't. I'm not keen. I'm not so keen on that. But does look awesome. I like it. I like them.
Very nice.
Yeah, let us know how they are, Rich.
Oh, we're in trouble now, ladies and gentlemen. In the blue corner, I'm not going to say how much he weighs because that'd be insulting. All the way from Florida, Mr. Vinnie the Axe.
Oh, what's happening?
Mate.
Good. How you doing?
Yes, all good, mate. Bit tired, a little bit snoozy, but you know, I know it's all good. It's all good. Had a good day at work?
Yeah, it was good. Weather was good. It's nice and cold out. It was great.
You bastard.
You guys were just looking at Brian Moore's?
No, not Brian Moore. No, Moore guitars.
Oh.
I used to have a Brian Moore. Great guitar.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, weren't they they were the first ones to do that 13-pin MIDI, weren't they?
Yeah.
Connection.
Ugly as hell, though, aren't they?
What, the Brian Moores?
Yeah.
They got
a weird pointy headstock.
No.
They got.
They had a beautiful headstock. And they had some really nice ones that had some amazing inlays in them. I saw one that had a bunch of planet inlays in it at one time. It was beautiful. And they were one of the first ones to do that recessed jack in the back of the body.
Yes, mine had that, yeah.
Which was sharp, which I think they should have did with the Clio.
It's got that horrible. It's got horrible. That headstock shocking. Hold on, let's show us.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
You have to remember, Vinnie.
What's wrong with that?
That's a great headstock.
I don't like that.
No?
Weirdo.
No.
You're getting finicky.
Oh, I tell you what though, his website needs a bit of updating.
No, they don't do them anymore. They're done.
No, they've gone.
Oh, are they?
I think he just. Oh no, he didn't pass away.
No, I don't like that.
I
don't like that.
I especially like the cutout, the scoop at the top where you could see the actual wood. I think that looks.
It was different, but it was good different. I always thought.
Let's have another look.
There's some like the green one's nice. Like the
that red one was like mine.
I don't know. I'm not. Oh no.
That's the one I had, but I had it with a red top, not a green top.
No. I'm sorry, boys.
Do you see that bevel? Do you see the back end shot where it's beveled, the red one? Where it's like a cherry burst down. Right there. Yeah. Do you see how contoured it was? It was kind of a really good idea.
They were great guitars. I would say the website is like something out of.
Wow, shocking, isn't it? Have a look. No, they look like I'm not keen on all this sort of granny coffee table woods and shit. It's a no.
That was the hotness then. That was like nice.
Yeah, why?
They were. It's so funny how how things are. They've got one, a squealing pig. How things become dated. I mean, like quilted tops are like super dated, aren't they?
Yeah, you wait till the satin finishes become dated.
Oh, really?
Or even you know what's going to be dated? I already think is dated. Is the chameleon paint job? The flip flop paint job.
Oh yeah, definitely.
My opinion, I think that's dated.
Yeah.
Like when I went to buy the
one direction is purple, one direction is green.
Yeah, when I went to buy the Ibanez, the 540, the yellow one, they had a choice of black, the yellow, or this flip flop purple / like reddish cranberry color or something. And if it was one color or the other, I would have bought that instead. But I just think that flip flop paint job is dated. It's just my opinion.
I love that coming from the man that's got a neon yellow guitar.
Yeah, well, that's in case the power goes out.
But it's true that like 5-10 years ago, neon guitars like that were considered dated. And now they're cool again.
Yeah.
So
just like rack gear. Rack gear was dead.
Yeah.
And pedals were in. Rack gear was dead. And then it was rack gear, processors, floor processors, then pedals again, resurgence, right? And now it's rack gear again. And
just round and
that's
round.
why it's called a revolution rather than a movement.
I guess.
Yeah.
To quote Tommy Lee Jones.
Hey, Shahar says, James, Fractal cabs. Use the new dyno cabs. They make the process much more straightforward. I can't find a dyno cab that I like. I've got to be honest. Lee used the dyno cabs, and I was playing through Lee's tones when Lee came over the other day. I was playing through Lee's tones, and then I switched over to my cabs. This is when Lee went, and I way preferred the sound of my cabs, and they're just like the normal, the older cabs. But anyway,
at this point, ladies and gentlemen,
he's joined us for once.
The wizard of the typing pool has joined us. Please welcome 40 Watt Phil.
Joined us for once.
Bill.
Heaven forbid I have a job that I have to actually go to.
Mate, you need to
Damn you, man.
Excuses.
You need to sort those priorities out.
Yeah, I know, right? So busy making sure kids can read.
You know
what
what's
a
funny
terrible
is,
way to spend your time.
you can tell where my IQ is. Last week I was on time because of their daylight savings, and I'm like, this is cool, so I'll be on time now. And I'm like, wait a minute, our daylight savings is in a couple of days. I'm like, damn it,
that worked out for 1 week. I learned that a couple of years ago that there's a 1 week difference between UK and US daylight savings time.
Yeah.
So how you gents doing?
Good, mate.
Y'all done. Well, I have, but I was going to say y'all have done so well staying up to date on all the questions. I'm here to keep us derailed, so we're never going to get to the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
No, I've been wheeling and dealing a few things. I got a few new things in. Some stuff has gone out. Mostly selling stuff, because I got this big old pile of lumber in my backyard that's becoming a studio.
Awesome.
And I made the mistake because I won't go too far down this rabbit hole because we're gonna put Paul to sleep. But I'm in the process of figuring out like how I want to route from live room to studio to booth. Like, do I want to put DB25? Do I want to do audio over Ethernet? Do I just want to drop stage snakes because it's a small space, right? So I decided to post in a Facebook group, home studio. Don't do that. Don't ever. It's nothing but people complaining your control room's too small. It's asymmetrical. This doesn't look right. Why do you have a kitchenette? Because I want to maintain my home value, you son of a biscuit eater. It's like things like that. But like I went through a panic of, yes, my control room is small. Is it too small? Is it? I talked to my acoustical engineer. He's like, yes, it's small. You're not going to throw any ragers in there, but it's fine. It will work.
You should have got the fridge with the freezer on the top, not the bottom. What are you thinking?
Man, everyone's got an opinion on everything. But a couple of things that did happen. The Marcus King that I had in has already moved out, which is fine because I got the 355 and there was no need for it. I traded it. I am back in the hand-wired 100-watt Marshall Plexi world. Nice. It is not behind me. I moved it out. It's in the other room for right now, but which means I have a 412 again. I also have another 412 on order. Yeah, but both of mine have grill cloth. So instead of that abomination behind you.
Yeah, look at it.
Say
look
when.
At that ugly thing.
Anytime you like. Say when.
Come when.
Oh,
there it is.
So, hey, but the other is I traded. This is the one that might surprise you. I traded off my Falcon, my white Falcon.
Oh,
I did. Main reason was it was a guitar I always wanted because my heroes played it, but I loved the idea of that guitar more than I loved the guitar itself.
Yeah,
and so I got this instead.
Ooh.
Hey, I mean the jack socket is all kinds of wrong.
I don't care what you say.
I want to talk about.
I don't care what you say. I love it. But yeah, this is a. There are going to be a lot of words here, because Fender decided that they could charge per letter.
That's a fatty. Look at that. Look at the neck on that.
Yeah. This is a custom shop, postmodern journeyman relic. And so it's got
the contour heel, I see.
So it's got a couple of modern things. The contour heel I could take or leave, but the main modern thing that it's got that I love is the compound radius neck, 9.5 to 12. That's a huge deal to me. And it's got their 1959 profile neck, so it's a little chunkier than a standard Strat.
So it got locking tuners on it or no?
Nope. The vintage style tuners. So that's where it stays a little vintage. It's got the six post, 6 screw tremolo. It's got their dual mag pickups, which is a very interesting pickup. I didn't know much about these. I love these pickups.
Great.
So it's Alnico 2 on the bass side, Alnico 5 on the treble side. Maybe that's reversed. I don't know. And then it's got a master volume, master tone, and a blend. So I can blend in the neck pickup so I can get neck and bridge, or I can get all three.
That's always a nice combo, man. I have to say.
Yeah, I've been playing this guitar so much lately. So I like it.
Strat.
Yeah,
be a good strat. You can ruin a good strat by putting that jack socket in.
Listen, hold on. Here's the thing. I use these plugs.
I know.
I always use these plugs, and so now it sits nice and flush. It's no big deal.
Tonight we're going to be planning a rescue to rescue that thing from him.
Have you ever seen another guitar player with a Strat use those?
Yes, I have actually, and I want to talk about that because I had a guy that came around last week, and he brought over a Dead Spec Silver Sky.
Mm-hmm.
It was phenomenal.
So those have a flat jack because they also have a preamp inside the cavity where the jack goes.
Yeah. But a really impressive guitar. It sounded great.
Yeah.
I was really impressed with it. It's got some things on it that you just go, why?
Well, yeah, because it's Dead Spec. Everything has to be brass. Everything has to be,
Yeah, but the string retainer at the top.
Yeah.
The string that is absolutely pointless and
ugly as sin.
It's ugly as sin. And Peter, who came over, also said, "Have a look where that string retainer is. Is that what it's called?
The string tree. The string tree.
Yeah. It's like a string tree that goes across the whole thing. But then it's literally
like this,
right.
But more dramatic.
Yeah. It goes right across. Like an old 80s sort of shred guitar. But it goes right across the truss rod cover. So you've got to remove the two screws to get that off before you can take the truss rod cover off. It's just like, that is basic shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's things like that drive me crazy. I'm not going to say I'm fully back on Team Strat, but I'm definitely around to it again. So I did take my Ceres S and I've vacillated back and forth between 3 single coils and the humbucker. I put the humbucker back. And it is so now I've got SSH and SSS. Nothing with a crazy tremolo on it though. Although I did send y'all that Richie Sambora that's still available for real cheap. But that's about it. The Marshall and the Strat. So
Phil, while you're there,
very nice, mate. Very nice.
I appreciate. I'm waxing on about this guitar quite a bit at the minute, but it's ace. Have you ever seen a Mexican neck?
Oh yeah, Phil would know this.
With that sort of logo on it, with that sort of...
It looks like it's in the wrong place to me.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, it does look wrong.
I mean, I don't care if someone turned around to me and said, "Oh, that's a knockoff neck that someone."
Yeah, but if you were going to make that, right, and you were going to make that neck, if I was going to make that neck, and I was going to put decals on it, or decals, as you guys say, whatever.
No, we call it decals.
Decals.
Okay.
Decals.
Show me again while he's talking, real quick, James.
I want to say I would put USA ones on there.
Yeah.
Why would you put a Mexican one on there?
That is true. That's very true.
That would be pointless.
So yes. I'm looking. I pulled up a bunch of photos of decals on the back of Made in Mexico Fenders. And that is one of the 2 locations, actually one of 3 locations that I've seen them. So that is, I'm going to say it is correct, but also like Vinnie said, if you're going to counterfeit something, why are you counterfeiting a Made in Mexico? It's just not worth the. It's like making counterfeit $1 bills. Yeah. It costs you more than $1 to counterfeit it.
Or watches. Yeah. Oh, instead of putting the Rolex on there, we'll put Timex.
Let's counterfeit a Casio.
I'm going to go with Paul, though. I've been thinking about that guitar. I think if you strip off that headstock and redo the decal on it and make it plain wood, that thing would look custom shop cases.
Don't you touch that guitar. Don't you touch that guitar.
I'm just saying. If you're going to have it all worked on anyway, you might as well have the paint stripped off the headstock.
Phil likes the ferns. It's only the ferns that are bothering me.
It's only the ferns.
Everything else is fine.
Wait, the ferns? I must have missed that part.
Yeah,
have you not seen the ferns? Oh no, mate! If it was a matching headstock, I'd be like, yeah, great, you go for it.
The ferns.
It's just why?
The Fender Ferns.
It's already relic
You know
and
what?
everything,
Leave
man.
it. Leave it. You'll never see another one. Like,
dark
you
thing is, a bit like the Schecter. I play this guitar better than I play anything else.
Yeah, see, you know what? And if you know your friends try to rib you about it, just tell them it's pot. It'll be fine.
That'll make it cool. Hey, do you want to see the guitar that turned up for me this week?
Yeah, do it.
Right. So, and then I want to talk about the thing that James and I looked at today. Anyway,
And then, I want to talk about the other thing behind me that Phil hasn't copped yet.
This is I Phil's going to hate this. Vinnie, I think, will hate it. James probably will like it. It's the Enya.
Enya. She makes guitars now.
Yes, you got Orinoco Flow on.
So basically, I don't know if you can hear this. It's a.
That's what's going on the lower bout. It's got a speaker built in, doesn't it? I hate it so much.
I knew.
I hate it so much. Like your camera was creating an optical illusion with the slats for the speaker. Like I was like, is the bottom half censored somehow? Is it blurred out?
So it's I agree. It's not really my thing, but they sent it over for review, and it's to be honest, the guitar itself, because it's all carbon fiber.
Yeah,
it's cracking. It sounds great.
Well,
as the guitar.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a little bit. I'm not sure who it's for. I'm not sure if it's because it's not really for pros because
no.
And because it's about $600.
That's a little high end for the beginner.
Exactly.
So I'm not sure who it's for. Is it for it for someone that plays a bit of guitar that they can stick in their living room and they can turn it on?
You know
but
what
as a guitar, to plug it in as a guitar. Sorry, mate.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Sorry.
I think they need to get rid of that speaker gimmick. And if the guitar is very good playing, the headstock looks decent too. It's an actual decent looking headstock.
Yeah.
I think they should make a $600 model and maybe a $1,500 model for like a entry pro level or whatever, and put some decent pickups in it, and just give up on the speaker gimmick.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I think. And then if you want, well, I'll do the video about it over the next couple of days. But see, my thought with it was, I know what I could do with this. Because sometimes I'd like to run different drives in front of my amp, and I thought, maybe inside the amp software, the modeling software, you can switch on and off like a drive pedal, but you can't. It's an amp, so you get two types of amps. You don't get like a drive pedal. So wouldn't that be really cool if you could just go like different drives and switch it, plug it through an amp or something.
With all the plug-in things, like the new plug-in Tonex thing and all the other stuff. And you know what? That guitar looks very close. Not exactly, but it reminded me of the Vinnie Moore Ibanez that came out in the
Yeah. It does. Yeah, it's got that sort of shape as well. Should we talk about the other thing as well?
Let's talk about this thing first. So,
go on.
As Paul, so we were checking the UPS delivery thing, and it said between 9:30 and 11:30. I went, well, that's good. Paul will still be here. We can do the video. As he put his bag in the car to drive away,
Nobby turns up.
Yeah, it did.
Oh yeah, baby.
It's as simple as they come, man. Like that's the way it should be.
Volume, tone, and mood.
Well, I am very moody, so this sounds like the amp for me.
And it goes between mild and wild.
You need to put that grill cloth on your 412 to match it.
Oh yeah.
No, this is
wouldn't that look awesome?
Black. This is kind of a dark claret red.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
I also
they call that Bordeaux or something.
Yeah. All I'm thinking about now though is a Marshall cabinet with a cane grill cloth like the Mesa Boogies have. That would be clean.
That'd be cool.
That would be
different.
really nice.
I cranked it up for the first time this afternoon, and it's a single. It's a 6-watt, one valve.
Yeah.
but it oh my god, I can crank it through the 4x12, and yeah, in front of it, it is kin loud, but it's not to the point where I can't even feel myself think. You know,
I think everyone should have a 6-watt or lower amplifier in their life. Everyone should have at least one. I love mine. I have a little Silktone Micronaut. It's the coolest thing.
Has got a real Fender clean punch to it. That when you just wind it up past sort of 6, 7 on the dial, goes into that kind of clean, sustainy ooziness.
Yeah.
And if you really wind it up, you get kind of Marshall-esque, break-uppy, plexi kind of it's properly brilliant.
I love 5-watt amps. I had 2 Tone King Gremlins, one in the combo and one the head and the cabinet. And then I had a guy from Carl's Custom Amplification build me a 5-watt Vox.
Almost
like an AC4 kind of type of thing, right?
Yeah.
And I had that Vox style 5-watt amp and the Gremlin head and cabinet done in a wet dry, and it sounded killer. What a killer rig that
Vinnie,
was.
have you ever seen the Silktone Micronaut? Have you ever seen it?
No.
Oh, 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
And my Laney's 5 watts.
Yeah.
And what else? I've had a bunch of 5-watt amps, and some of them are incredibly loud. My Magnatone was super loud. That little Starlight thing was so loud. I should have kept that amp. That was a cool little amp. But oh, that's awesome!
Oh, look at that!
That's great, isn't it?
It's the most adorable thing ever.
Yeah,
it's freaking awesome. So.
Oh wow!
Oh, I love that.
That's awesome.
Is it? You look like you hold. It looks like it's attached to it. Does it? Oh no.
He's got good balance technique.
Yeah.
I would have dropped that.
Yeah.
Put my ears back on.
Yeah, that looks killer.
So Charles over at Silktone loves old hi-fi gear, so a lot of his stuff has that vibe. But I mean, it is as simple as it comes. My favorite thing about this, though, is it can survive without a cabinet, and it has a line out with a line out level. So you can actually run it directly either into your DAW, or as I've used it, it's a tube overdrive pedal.
Nice.
You can run it into another amp as an overdrive.
So this is based on a German railway PA amp, I think.
Yep.
And I tried it at NAMM. I tried the 1x12 combo at NAMM, and you can't really try stuff at NAMM. But I went, holy somethings! This has got a thing about it. And Mario was kind of, but we've never done a head-only version, and running it into a 4x12 might not work, and I don't need to be disappointed. And I was like, it'll be great. And I tell you what, it absolutely,
I bet it is great.
It's awesome.
I'm surprised he has not done one as a head before yet.
This is the only head that exists. Apparently.
Oh well, it won't be the only one for long.
No. It's an awesome thing. I love it. And I've only played it for about 15, 20 minutes.
What's that?
He's done heads.
He has done heads, but not with that particular amplifier.
Yeah.
I thought I'd seen a single.
And that's based on I had to look it up. It's a Philips Hi-Fi amp from the 40s.
No, I thought no,
that's not right. That's not right. It is a Philips. It is Philips, but it's a Philips Railway PA. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Like an announcement PA.
Yeah.
So,
but right, can I do mine now?
Yeah, do it.
Oh yeah, hi, Paul. How are you?
Yeah.
so there's a story to this, right? There's a story to this, and and I explained this on the video that we shot. Hang on. But it's taken approximately four years to get this to happen. And I plugged them in for the first time a couple of days ago and went, holy smokes, these sound good. I really hope it's not just me with gear excitement.
Yeah.
Paul came over.
So these are the FRFR cabs?
Yeah. I love barefaced cabs the couple of times I've heard them.
Yeah. So yeah, he makes like normal guitar speakers, and the great thing about them is that literally you can stand anywhere and it sounds the same. So you haven't got to, you can be behind it and it sounds as good because of this special port system he's got.
That's cool.
So literally it sounds like you can spin it around. I mean, it sounds different, but very slightly different. You can literally spin it around. It sounds the same. So this is the FRFR. So we got 2 of them in for review. So we got the powered one, which has a 200-watt power amp, and then it plugs into the slave speaker, so you get the full stereo width. Vinnie, you would love this if you're still thinking about doing this. You should be all over this. The best FRFR guitar speakers we've ever heard.
So you're saying a Fractal into that would sound killer?
Oh my! Well, that's what we did today, and it was a moving experience.
Genuinely, I don't want to give the game away for the video, but we tried it with another well-known FRFR, and it wasn't even in the same ballpark.
God, see,
it was like like with those FRFR cabs, they sound a bit honky.
Yeah.
They sound like guitar
cabs. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
The best sounding guitar cab you've ever heard.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So anyway, Paul had an out-of-body experience to the point where he's taken them home.
Yes, yeah, to the point where even though I don't do many gigs, it's like I can't,
Yeah. But anyway, when something's done well, it's done well.
Yeah.
That's the trick.
No more of that moment of, jacking up your amp on beer crates or anything like that to get it to sound good while you stand in front of the thing. It bloomed everywhere in the room.
Yeah, besides, I think it sounds worse when you have to put it up on something.
Yeah, it disconnects it from the floor.
That's it. Yeah. Bass response is gone.
Yeah. Try that. The whole Fractal thing, I know I've been milling about for months. Usually I just go buy something. I don't know what it is about this whole processing thing. I just cannot pull the trigger on a VP4.
I'm going to end up buying one before you do.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get something that's an all-in-one thing, and I think it's going to be not the FM3. I think it's going to be the full-fledged unit that rack mounts. I think that's the way I'm going to go, and then I can use that for recording. And then my other rig is for jamming, and then I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like the VP4, I can't do that with. So
that's the best thing in my studio, the XFX3. So we talk about it. I can't believe how much we talk about the XFX.
I as a blues guy, like a blues tube amp purist, I've still got mine and it's never going anywhere. It's like one of those pieces of gear I've never thought about selling.
Now, I've never played through one, but this is just me listening to YouTube videos. I'm going to say this and you guys can agree or disagree. I would like to get your input. Is every time I hear like a comparison video between the Fractal and the Quad Cortex or the Line 6 stuff, or you pick it, right? The Tone Master Pro, it mind boggles me, but it sounds like all the drives and the amp sounds sound more real on the Fractal stuff than on the others.
100%.
Okay. That's what I'm hearing. And you're talking about listening to compressed YouTube videos. So I can only imagine in person what the difference is.
I know that James and Paul, I know y'all have, so y'all done enough videos on this stuff, but I've gigged Helix. I've played Quad Cortex. I have, I had the Tonex for a hot minute. I've had the Hotone one, the Ampero, the hot one. I've been through a lot of them, and even the ones, and Kemper, even the ones that capture your amp don't sound as much like an amp as the Fractal does.
Yeah, and it's got to sound like a real amp to me, because I could tell you, I was trying plugins this weekend. I didn't get a video out because I was trying to do some stuff, and I'm like, let me use some of my neural plugins. Nothing against them, they're cool, but I was using neural plugins. I didn't like the way it sounded. It sounded very two-dimensional. And then I started playing a couple of other plugins there from some other companies. I was not happy. And then I plugged in my Blue Guitar Amp 1, and it sounded, because it is a real amp, it sounds like a real amp to me. So I cannot spend $2,000 on a unit that doesn't sound like a real amp. I'm not going to be happy with it.
If you were closer, Vinny, I would have already loaned you mine to let you just try it and hear how good it is.
Yeah, I want something that's
get
standalone.
I think get a second-hand one. Get a
Oh,
second-hand one, and then you're going to be in a position that I can't imagine why you wouldn't like it. I really can't. But
or at the very least, get your controller secondhand, like your foot controller.
Yeah.
Don't pay full price for that
Yeah,
one.
because I was going to add the VP4 to the blue guitar, but I built that huge pedal board. I'm having a blast with it. It sounds killer. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to mess with this. I want something that I could put direct to computer to record without having to do other stuff. And so the VP4 is not going to fit the bill with that.
No.
Yeah.
And you know, and I was watching some videos about the FM3. It's cool, but it's limited. So I might as well just get the big unit. So I have to wait and save up because we had my wife lost her iPad at the airport. In Atlanta.
No.
Yeah, it fell out of her backpack, and it's there, it's tracking there, but Lost and Found's like, oh, we don't know. So even though she did a whole, so I gave her my iPad Pro, and my daughter's got my laptop from last time I was at NAMM. So now I have to buy probably a laptop or something for this NAMM so I can upload stuff while I'm away. So I got to wait before I buy the Fractal. So
let's do this quickly.
Yogi, thank you, sir. He said, thanks for all the advice over the last few weeks, lads. Loving your work. Decided not to go for a custom-made sir in the end. Going to try out an Ian Thornley Lumberjack T next week. And from there, nice. The only thing, so I've heard about the Ian Thornleys being quite heavy. But that's the old sort of Strat. I think the T is quite recent, isn't it? But the Ian Thornley Roughneck, I think it's called, is the Strat.
See, I'm completely out of the
Thornley's.
Isn't there like a Jazz Master or something signature of his J, isn't it, right? Isn't it the Thornley J?
What's that called?
Yeah, the one he's talking about, the Lumberjack, that's their like HSH telly with a trim.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
I haven't seen
cool.
that one.
I get it. It would not be my pick. I get it. So, but it looks rad. Looks very rad.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. I think it's
awesome. A good idea, Yogi. Good choice.
Yeah. Also, sirs and reputations for being heavy. I mean,
yeah.
I had a guy trying to trade me a sir the other day before I got the Strat, and I was like, "How much does it weigh?" And he weighed it, and it was like right at 8 pounds. And I'm like, for an S-style guitar, like this guitar, this is a good 7. Like 7, and that's where I want an S-style guitar to sit, like right at 7.
Mine's my Strat's 6 pounds 12 ounces.
That's it. Perfect. That's the way to go.
Shop. It's sweet.
Lovely. Yeah.
Doesn't sound very decimal to me.
Right. Where are we?
News.
And click the like button.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I keep forgetting to do that. Yeah, we don't monetize this show, so
and ring the bell.
Like it really does help. Give us a like. It does help. Right. News.
All right. There was a silence there.
No. There was a lull. That's okay.
Should get like a news.
So there we go. Yeah, we should do there. That's what we should do. Well, I'm
James, you got to get a special effect for the news.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, we're not going to talk about it that much. So UA have brought out their 2.0, which gives you MIDI control. I think the MIDI control is going to be quite a faff due to the.
What does faff mean? What is faff?
Faff.
Overly complicated.
Oh.
Yeah, it's USB MIDI because there's not a mini plug MIDI port or a full size MIDI port already on it, so it has to be USB MIDI, which is going to be a bit of a you're gonna have to have some converters, or you've got to have a MIDI controller
and a hub,
like that, like this sort of thing.
Now, a lot of people I love the Morningstar units, so if you've already got a Morningstar, you're good to go. You're set.
Okay,
right.
And so I do love those controllers because they are simple. They remind me of the Fractal's MIDI implementation, how easy the Fractal is to do MIDI control. The Morningstar is that easy. It's got a great app. When people ask me about my recommended MIDI controllers, I tell them go that route. The other ones are great. You can do a lot, but I've never seen another one that's as simple. Boss should be taking notes. But I think it's overdue. I wasn't too pressed about having MIDI. It wasn't a big deal to me because they sound so good. That's the thing about them. The sound is so good on them.
So I think some of them are. I think some of the pedals are awesome. So there's that. I'll do the good one last. Tonex plug we talked about earlier. So this is the headphone amp for Tonex, $150, £150, something like that.
It's good.
It's good.
IK Multimedia has messed up and made themselves a major player in guitar. Because you guys remember the pedals they used to put out, right? Nobody took them seriously.
No,
it's true.
And Amplitude used to be an arguable joke.
Right, exactly.
I don't even like Amplitude. I have the whole suite, the Max suite, whatever. I was even playing on that. I don't really like it. I don't know. Maybe I'm.
Whereas if you bring a Tonex module into Amplitude, which you can do, all of a sudden Amplitude becomes a very serious effects platform.
Right.
Did any of you get in on the IK Multimedia group buy that just happened last month? So they ran a promotion where in this time frame, I think it was the month of October, if you bought a product and registered it that cost more than $49.99 or whatever that translates, you got X number of free plugins. But the number of free additional plugins you got went up as more people registered products. So if I think as the top level was like, if 50,000 products get registered this month, you're going to get 50 free plugins.
Oh, wow.
And so that's cool. I needed it anyway. I bought their Arc Studio, which is their speaker correction for monitors. That's really good. I found out I've got a spike at 100 hertz here in this room, and it levels that out. And so it's nice to actually be able to hear bass. So yeah, 50 plugins, a ton of them were options on the table. So I think they've played their way into being a major player.
Yeah, they certainly have. And lastly, Phil's and I'm sure you've got a thing about this. So this is Gibson are doing. I don't understand what's different about this.
They haven't offered a double cut in their standard line for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Not since the Tribute was discontinued. And it was a Tribute. Okay. It wasn't a standard line. They haven't had a Les Paul double cut. The only one that was in their lineup were those couple of Rick Beato signature runs they put out.
Beato one.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
And you haven't been able to buy one.
You couldn't give double cuts away before. Even the flame top ones and stuff, they were going for nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted them.
Yeah.
Yeah. $1,700, you get a double cut special.
Yeah.
I mean, junior, not special. The special's a little more expensive, $300 more. I mean, it's pretty good.
The best junior I ever had was a Murphy Lab custom shop junior, and it was in TV yellow. It was beautiful, and I sold it because I saw dollar signs selling it, and I made money on it. But it was glorious.
Great.
I've got the junior itch right now.
Yeah, well, I think I'd like a single pickup. Single pickup one. I mean, I love my special.
If I had to do single pickup again, man, and I was going to spend the coin, go in custom shop territory, I would just contact Nick Huber and have them build me a one pickup Crowster.
Nice.
I thought you were going to say I'd go buy an EVH.
No.
I'm really thinking about going. Barry from Grez Guitars is a sponsor of my podcast, and he makes a really great junior. So I think I'm going to go that route.
Nice.
Let's get back to it.
Yeah,
there is questions to answer in them there hills.
MP2, a different ROM chip. There we go. Thank you. We're talking about the ADA, just in case you guys are out of the loop. Out limits 84 watching, only 19 likes. What? Math, get to clicking, folks. Yeah, come.
Yeah, get on that. Get on that.
Come on. Thanks.
Hollywood on it, so apparently sounded different. I've never tried an MP2. There we go. Yeah, get an MP1. MP1's awesome. FYI,
those are certainly letters.
One break coming up from VH Panama. One break.
Well, VH is Van Halen, which we were only talking about this afternoon, weren't we?
Yeah.
Al, Paul, my Valiant order is happening tomorrow. Nice. It's like trying to choose your favourite child. Oh, well, that's great, mate. Congrats.
Yeah.
Al's got a big birthday coming up.
Nice. I'm pumped to hear all about it. There's nothing like having to make that last decision on ordering a guitar when you actually get to select some of the details. Yeah. When I bought my Mulecaster over here on the wall, I agonized like right up until the moment I sent the email. And after that, I was like, okay, I'm done. I don't need to think about it anymore.
I think it's one of those things. I mean, I've done it a few times, and then you get it, and you go, "Oh, wish I'd done." And I don't think I've ever been like, "That was the perfect choice."
Mm-hmm.
I
think mine was. I think there weren't. Granted, there weren't that many options, like pick guard material, pick guard size, and finish color were the three options I had. So,
do you know what? The funny thing is, for someone who is such a gear monkey. And, you know, I'm not first call guitar. I'm first call drums.
Right.
I've only got 2 drum kits.
But you have how many guitars?
You have to count just roughly.
Yeah, roughly.
20 odd.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it's because you can just go play another one. Whereas you can't do that with a drum kit unless you've got a warehouse.
And even then, that means an extra set of cymbals, an extra set of hardware for every kit. And
yeah, it's crazy. So I've never had that. And I think when you've got what say personally, what I consider the best sounding drum kit I've ever played, I don't want another one. I'd get another one of those and have a live one and a studio one. It's ridiculous. And there we go. Boom.
Rich Watson demo of the Moore guitars are awesome. Huff style, awesome.
Oh, cool.
I don't know Rich Watson. Beyond Summer, if you guys ever mix and match the effects on Bosch Studio with pedal board drives, seems like things are hard to keep in the same order. If you like a Univibe before drives, if you ever guys mix and match the effects, go on, Phil. Go on.
So I'm going to interpret a little bit because I'm going to make some inferences. Basically, I think it's the idea of deciding how you're mixing things in a digital interface with pedal board. So if you're using modulation, for example, in more of a digital environment and you want something pre-drive, suddenly you can't do it because your drives are going into. That's why I don't know the Boss Studio. I actually don't know exactly what that is because I'm really out of the loop on Boss digital offerings, if that's what that is. But
it might mean Boss Tone Studio.
Tone Studio,
Tone Studio with what though? With what? If it's like the GT1000, you can literally plug your drives in a loop and then put that loop in it wherever you want in the chain.
That's what I do with my HX effects on my main pedal board, where I need because it broke my brain getting that mapped out because I'm going in and then I've got to go. There's a loop before the drives, then there's the drive that's got to go into the preamp, and I've got to do the effects loop, and so I've got all these cables running everywhere. It took me I felt like a kindergartner with crayon drawing it out, trying to figure it out, but. Yeah, it's a way to do it though. Most of those devices have a loop where you can change where things are. But I'm with you. I almost called him BS Beyond Summer. Yeah. But I'm with you because I like chorus and Univibe before drives. And so multi-modulation pedals don't usually work for me because of that.
Yeah, I like Univibe before the drive. And some of them behave differently too with certain drives. Some of them slam into them. It doesn't sound right. It just they're finicky. But you know what? I've actually been digging tremolo more than Univibe lately.
Yeah.
I'm actually almost thinking about pulling the Univibe off the board and just going with tremolo.
Nice. Well, you won't need to. If you get your Axe effects, you can
get it. You have it all.
Mm-hmm. Richard, he said, will you be capturing more FX pedals like the Crazy Tube Circuits Venus and Greer Lightspeed for Tonex? We should, yes, we should do another.
Yes, because the pedal, the drive pedal packs have done really well. So we should do more of that.
Yes, we should.
We should do the King of Tone. We should do the Brothers. We should do.
No, we don't do the Brothers. We don't need to do the Brothers. We've got the King of Tone.
That's true, but there's a whole host of stuff I've got on the floor that we could do, and some of the stuff you could do. So yes, we'll do that.
I've got hundreds of bloody pedals, so I need to do something with them. Digital guitars, how do, lads? Hope you're all okay. I'm going to say cheers. Cheers, digital guitars. How do? Kevin, good evening, guys. What is your opinion of the 50-watt EVH stealth head? I'm going to ask.
It's really loud to call itself stealth.
Very good, very good.
Have you ever used it? I've never tried one.
No, I've only played the PV 5150 and the 6505.
But
and if it sounds anything,
it's just in black.
Yeah, exactly. If it sounds like those, then yes.
You're a winner.
I've played on the 50 watt EVH. A buddy of mine has one, and it sounds great. It's a great amp.
By the way, that was my favorite thing about getting the Marshall 412 was finally being able to plug my 6505 into a 412.
Nice.
Yeah. It's business. That is the business right
there.
There.
He's got his happy face on when he says
that. Michael says, lol, sorry, Paul. I don't know why you're sorry. No reason to be sorry at all. Lord Ben, hello, Paul. Huge fan of your playing. Well, you are the only one, but thank you. And the channel. Just curious as to whether you've tried the Brownie Amplification Carbon X Protein and any pedals from Vemiram. If so, what do you think? I haven't tried any of the Vemiram stuff, or the Protein, or the Brownie.
I have the Protein.
Stuff.
Yeah,
Vinny's got
and I just sold off some Vemiram stuff.
My Protein's on my board, and it's glorious. It sounds fantastic.
Yeah,
is it?
I think the Protein is gonna become a modern day classic. I've had David from Brown Amplification on my podcast. He's a great dude, makes great pedals. He's really tuned into what people are wanting. Mm-hmm. It's a blues breaker and an ODR in one pedal, one box.
Nice.
It's like the Nashville sound, you know?
Yeah, I should get that. Get that. The only thing is, I bought an ODR, and I like it. I don't love it.
It's compressed. It's bassy. It's not what you'd expect out of the Nashville pedal. And that's just what it is. I like it, but it's a very distinctive sound. I don't think it's the most versatile overdrive on the planet. I also think it is mainly designed to play. This is me projecting probably. I may be talking completely out of my rear, but I feel like it is made for playing in small amplifiers. I feel like it's built for Princeton reverbs and, deluxe reverbs and stuff like that. Something small to make it work. I don't think they sound bad. I don't want anybody to get that wrong impression. I think they sound good and they have a sound, but I prefer things that sound like amplifiers pushed to the edge, and it does not sound like that.
Yeah, I think it'll wreck the sound of a higher wattage amp driven. It's like he's saying it does. I play at bedroom volumes. Let's put it that way, very low decibel volumes, and what the ODR does just makes it just sing. It's really, really a cool pedal, especially got to learn how to dial in the frequencies on that. But the Protein's a little bit different. And I did a video on all the different Nobles style pedals, not all of them, but at least 4 of them. And even Nobles contacted me because I said that the original one was flubby sounding. You can't dial that bass out where you can with the bell, the Wampler bell and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you haven't tried our new one, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. Send me one. You know what I mean?
Like, it has a bass cut inside the battery control. Yeah. The only ODR circuit I currently have is in the Mythos Extra Hot.
That's a cool pedal.
Yeah. It's so it's ODR on one side, but it's got a bass and treble cut, so you can tweak the EQ a little better, and then it's just like a boost on the other side.
You like that bass cut?
Yep, that bass cut.
Now this is a really good one.
The Archer or J Rocket. Yeah,
this one is fantastic because you have a bass and a treble, and you can kind of really contour dial it in, and this one sounds great too.
Yeah. And just to add on the end of that question, Vemaram, I've had the Buddy G, and I've had the Jan Ray, and I still have a Shanks 2, which is the fuzz, not the Shanks ODR. I sold the other two mostly because I thought they sounded great, but I'm very privileged to have way too many drive pedals here in my life, and I needed to move some stuff to fund a studio. So I think they sound spectacular.
Cool.
Right, we've got a lot
let's go.
questions. Yeah, we've got a lot of questions to do. Beyond Summer and Univibes in the 150 range that are better than the JHS Unicorn. I don't know it.
Get one
$150. That's not a lot for a
Wilson Effects Haze.
If you're any good with a soldering iron, that's a soldering iron, not a soldering iron. What are they called? Something dog.
I don't know.
The DIY ones. Fuzz dog pedals.
Oh yeah, there we go.
The vibe that I bought and made was a simple circuit, and we both Paul and I said it was one of the best sort of vibe things we've played through. It's great.
Yeah, Vinny, the Deja Vibe sounds great, but you're not getting near that one for $150.
No, I would try to get one used if you can. If you can try to find one that's beat up.
Yeah, I think even you should be surprised.
This is one of my favorite. I don't know what these are going for now, but
they're 300 brand new.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, never mind. Sorry about that. But this is probably one of the nicest sounding ones I've ever used.
It is. Wilson Effects, Kevin Wilson, he makes one called the Haze. It sounds really good. It's got a foot switchable chorus vibrato mode. Get that one. It's like $100 used on Reverb all day long.
Does he know who Alice is though?
I do. I don't get your reference.
No. There's an English artist called Kevin
Wilson.
Oh,
gotcha.
Who sings a song about Alice.
He's not English. He's Australian.
Okay, sorry.
So he's an English prisoner.
Yeah.
By Sagitrucci, agree with Paul on the Brian Moore headstock, but I also love my Tyler headstock, so consider the source. Yeah.
Yes.
Opinion negated.
Oh, sorry. It's me messing around. Michael, I've reconsidered. I never mentioned the A word again.
That's what he was apologizing for.
Oh, what's the A word?
Atmos.
Oh, yeah. Definitely should never mention that again.
I heard you mention Laserdisc. I was laughing. That's awesome. Yeah. I had one. It was fantastic. And a Betamax.
I had a Betamax.
Oh God.
Joe, you had a Betamax because you're English.
Yes, I had a Betamax. It's true. Are you driving?
Yes.
Hollywood. Talking about old school guitars. Anyone remember Xeon guitars? I always saw them in the 90s, but never saw them in the flesh.
No.
I know the name. I can't say I've ever seen one.
According to the interwebs, they still exist.
Yeah, they're still around.
Well, okay. I say that they're at the bottom. It says their website copyright 2023. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Shahaba, he said, "Sorry, 40 what? That jack is jacked."
Means it's strong, right?
Yeah. Gary, any recommendation for a distortion pedal that would suit the Supro Delta King 12 amp? Thanks. Distortion pedal. Not really a distortion. The sort of amp that I would consider sticking distortion through.
I would go Nobles. Noble style.
Yeah, maybe it means like an overdrive pedal.
Yeah, I would go with Nobles.
Maybe.
Because you could get some real drive out of those things.
That could be a really good shout, actually.
If you're not playing heavy metal or anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you ever played the Supro Delta King 12?
In a store.
I'm gonna be I'm Gary, I'm sorry. I think you need to think about upgrading your amp first.
Is it not? You're not a fan?
It's you ever played a Blues Junior?
Yeah.
All the same problems. All the same problems.
Unless you totally revamp your Blues Junior and make
put it in
Blues Junior.
Put it in a bigger cabinet and tweak the and mod it out. It is a fine amp that would sound good if it had a bigger cabinet. The cabinet is so small that it chokes that amp. It's got all the same problems. So I don't know of a distortion pedal that's going to sound good with the boxiness sound of that amp.
Yeah, I would try a Tube Screamer. If you don't like it on there and it sounds too mid-range humpy and weird, then try a Nobles pedal.
Yeah. So, yeah. So,
yeah. Whoa. Willie.
1, 2, 3.
Willie.
Willie.
See, I heard that as wah, 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 Willie.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Come on. We can get through. Hollywood. Hold on that jack flush socket beginner black encore guitars from Argos, where the bridge pickup was in the middle position. Oh yes, so okay. Encore is a Far Eastern brand.
Oh, okay.
Basically from the 80s, and Argos is like our I don't know
Walmart.
What
Walmart? Okay, it's a catalog shop like Sears.
Oh yeah,
Sears.
You got it.
Yeah. Oh yes, of course it is. Yeah. Sonics. He said, "What is the Sambora guitar mentioned, and where is it listed for sale?"
It is one of the made in Mexico 90s Sambora signature editions, and the location will be kept private until I decide whether or not I'm buying it.
Fair play. James loves Say Willie. Hey James, keep that Willie out your mouth. It's true.
All right.
David, excited to hear the Friedman VX30 and the Phil X 20 watt. What? Is this new?
I'm looking.
Accessing.
And he's looked.
So Friedman's done a Vox.
I had not heard about this.
Well, this is the news.
This is weird. I've seen I'm seeing VX30, but none of them are Friedman VX30. Let me see.
Okay. Well, maybe it's just rumors at the moment.
Yeah, because
a 20 watt amp will sell.
Yeah.
Do you think it will? Because it's not the most versatile of amps. It's brilliant. Sorry?
If they make a Phil X 20 water?
Yeah, because I think because it's just gain. It's just a gain amp. You can't really clean it up. And the only way of cleaning it up is just rolling back your volume. That's the only way of cleaning it up. So it's quite different to the other sort of Friedman.
Oh, there's no master tone control or nothing, huh?
No. There's tone control, but you can't clean it up. It doesn't.
It's single channel.
Clean. It's single channel, and it doesn't do clean. That's the 100-watt version that we had.
Yeah, apparently they really talked about it for NAMM 2025, but I haven't seen anything since then.
Oh.
I found an article. Yeah, there's supposedly a Phil X 20 water. Nice. I don't know the VX30 at all. But then again, I'm not totally hip on all of my Friedman models because he makes the Plex, and that's the only one that really he ever needed to make.
Yeah. Ferncaster. It is the Ferncaster. Yeah. Brilliant. The Fender Ferns are calling you. Come play guitar. Can you play Watermark on that thing? Don't know Watermark. Good though. Rich said Andrew will be at the Brighton Guitar Show. We probably won't.
Because
I've got to agree with the Brighton Guitar Show. Yeah, no. Brighton's like Willie. Well done, Willie. Willie's come on, never been there. I'm waiting for it as well.
Yeah.
Hollywood, that Enya Jack Thamarat has a signature model. Great player. I think that guitar is for people who are short on space cupboard. Quick pick up and play for 15 minutes. Yeah, possibly. Maybe that's what it is.
The only thing, like a travel guitar.
Travel guitar, I guess. The only thing, I'll show you the major flaw with it in the video, but it's got some really good things about it. Rich, I'll have a chat with more and ask about getting you on your hands. Cheers, Rich.
Great.
Got recorder 64. I have a Parts Caster SSS Strat with a 59 pure vintage pickups, and I like those pickups. Also a Fender Vintera Strat. I could mod to HSS. Any experience with single coil size Strat humbuckers? Yes.
Yeah. They're fine.
Do it.
Yeah. Have some fun with it. Because I think most people that play a Strat, or most people pick up a Strat and they switch it on the bridge pickup and they go, gang, and they go, bloody hell, that's so bright.
Yeah.
All you've got to do is just wind, and I think that's why people change over to those single coil size humbuckers.
Yeah.
Because they think it's going to do that. I think with the Strat, it's just all you've got to do. You have modern wiring. You just dial it back to 7 on that bottom tone control, and Strat's golden.
Yeah.
For me.
Unless you get a set of Lawlers, or there's sets out there that don't do that, man. They're EQ wired. They're wired to not sound brash in that bridge. Matter of fact, those I want to say this right, red hot custom wound Fender pickups that came in the new custom shop I got, those things are the same way like the Lawlers. The bridge pickup is super usable.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't have anything else there. I just, I've had those mini humbuckers. My only thing is just putting a humbucker, and I did it for years, obviously, without realizing this, and probably why it never stuck. Humbuckers, even the mini variant, are looking for a different volume potentiometer than what you've already got in there, because your Strat's going to have 250K, 300K, and that humbucker is going to start looking to see 500, 550K, or it's going to be dark.
Yeah, look, when you go on DiMarzio or Seymour Duncan's website, there are a few that they will tell you that it will work with 250K, and this way you don't have to you don't have to play games like what Phil's saying. But there are some you got to be careful with, because you're going to get that. You're going to have a volume mismatch. It's going to be a headache. And there's,
or you can get one of those dual pop things.
Yeah, that's what I've got in the Novo. But by the time I get it all said and done, I've got a stacked pot, so it's 250 and 500K, and a super switch, and the wiring is a pain. It is truly awful. But pay somebody to do it.
Yeah.
That's my recommendation.
Graham says, when I saw Bernie Marsden do a PRS clinic years ago, he was playing through one of the 1 watt Marshall vintage reissues. Mic'd up, sounded brilliant. Awesome.
You can get a lot of juice out of 1 watt.
I had the JCM 800 version of that.
Oh, cool.
And I should not have sold that.
I wanted the JTM 1C so bad. I had to look at it to make sure I got the model name right. It was the 1 watt JTM in a combo. It was a 110.
Yeah,
now they're stupid money now.
I know. I should never sold mine. It sounded killer. What a cool little amp, and it was built like a tank.
1 watt 110 combo. They're going for like $1,500 to $1,700.
Wow.
James and I, we're off. I don't know if we mentioned it, but we're off on December the 1st. We're off to Marshall Studio. So Marshall amplification. They've got this amazing studios.
Nice.
Yeah. Like,
are you bringing
high spec
Phil and myself with you guys, or
right? I mean, where's my ticket?
I didn't get the invite.
That's my birthday week. Come on, guys.
you come over.
I'm not going to say how difficult it has been putting this together.
It's been
but
difficult.
It hasn't been as straightforward as you'd think. They're a couple of hours for Paul. They're less than an hour up the road for me. It's not been, just pop in with a camera, boys. It has been properly difficult.
Yeah, but difficult. I mean, it's all good. So we're going in there to record a track. So are we allowed to say he's on bass yet?
Let's not say yet, because until tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's not say until tomorrow. We'll talk.
Okay.
But we are the whole
we're
point.
Very excited.
We're very excited, in a very northern way, and the cool thing is
you bastard.
Chew. We're very excited, and it's going to be really cool. And you get to play through some lovely new and old Marshalls.
Yeah,
it'd be good.
That's the best part.
And then record them in the studio on a lovely old Neve, which is going to be lovely.
It's going to be awesome. Yes. Let's carry on.
Yeah.
Chris, I love my Fender Vibro Champ Reverb amplifier. What nice.
I had an original Champ from the 70s, and I think I sold it for about a tenner, not knowing what one had,
Yeah, Champ is one of those amps that are sneaky good. Everybody just sees them and doesn't think they can be as good. And the Vibro Champ's even better. You get that vibrato in there, or tremolo. It's tremolo, whatever.
Yeah. Keith said, they're talking amongst themselves, but something about the boiler house. Anthony, my Magnatone Super 15 has a line out that can run without a speaker load as well, not 5 watt, obviously, but silent into a door and it sounds great. Nice.
Great.
Yep.
Yeah, I like those. I want one of those little megatones. Session Gold, what do you guys think of the Michael Jackson trailer? I haven't seen any Michael Jackson trailers.
Me either.
I don't know the reference there, but I
I'll
will be looking for it when we finish.
Keith, talking of MIDI, has anyone seen Pirate MIDI Scribble? I don't know what that is.
Those are words. I'm looking it up.
Is that like 3-word locations?
Oh, I have seen it. It's so it's let me see if I can put it somewhere we can see it, where y'all can access it if you wanted to. I can put it in the private chat.
If you go down to the bottom of the screen, you'll see like a little plus right in the middle at the bottom.
Oh yeah. Let's do that. I will well, I didn't want to assume that I could share screen, but here you go.
And then I can add you because I can do that.
Yeah. So it is this device, and I love how they've got a half photo, so you can't really even see it. But it's a
terrible.
MIDI device that adds a screen, and a lot of people, I've seen them on Chase Bliss pedals. They'll add MIDI control. Let me see.
Quick, come down.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like a tiny little thing.
Yeah, it's a tiny little MIDI scribble strip that gives you a little more control.
Wow,
that's cool. I like that.
And they're really affordable. I mean, $59 for one.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's really not bad.
Yeah.
I think they're rad.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Like that a lot.
I didn't know what they were called was my problem.
He says, talking IK Multimedia and freebies, if you buy Mixbus Pro, you get the Harrison Creator Pack free, which includes amplitude and some NI and Slate sound stuff. Nice.
And Mixbus Pro is awesome.
Hollywood, not guitar question. Any advice on wireless earbuds, medium priced and not Apple AirPods? As I know they're one of the best. Any recommendations?
These are absolutely off the chart. They are the Bowers & Wilkins ones. They are significantly cheaper than the Apple ones. And they are, I believe them to sound significantly better.
How much dosage are we talking?
I think I got them for about 120 quid from the airport.
Okay. Nice.
They're awesome.
Nice.
Because I'm not spending another 300 quid. Another 300 quid on Apple ones, and yes.
I think we've got to get down the bottom. And then I can click on the next one. Cheers, Pedro. Thanks, mate. He says, I have a wireless guitar which has volume going into an Ampero Stomp, which has Tonex in the effects loop. 3 levels to balance. What are your recs to get the most out of the Tonex captures level-wise? See, there's been some funny misinformation being batted about the Tonex and levels and stuff like that. Just do it so it doesn't clip. Honestly, that's all you need to worry about. But if you go into Tonex, if you're using the pedal and you turn up the input gain as you would be doing, and then it says clip and it clips all of a sudden, just knock it back until it doesn't clip. That is honestly the best level that you can get, sound to noise ratio that you can get into the unit.
Yeah, you don't need to get all scientific and anal about it.
No.
There are plenty of people who would argue that you do. I've had discussions, some heated, some civilized, about people who go, this is ridiculous, what are you guys doing not talking about this? I'm like, because I don't understand the problem.
Yeah, it's not, and I've even spoken to IK about this, and they say the same thing. So
yeah,
just make sure it doesn't clip. I mean, you've got a lot going on there that's quite complicated.
That's like the same thing with people that measure magnet pickup heights off strings.
It's that sort of shit.
I had somebody ask me that the other day. I'm like, don't do that. I'm like, get your neck pickup adjusted so it sounds right, and then adjust the rest of them so that they're all balanced. Like, stop with the ruler.
Yeah,
exactly.
I do the same thing with all my setups. As like somebody asked, where do you like your action? I don't know till it feels right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's different on every guitar. It's different on literally every guitar. Yeah. Rich says, "Hey Vinnie, I had Neil from Energy in the store today, and he mentioned you in a good way."
Oh, awesome!
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, Neil's a good dude. He's a class act guy. Awesome. NRG effects. I have 2 of his per overdrives, and they're fantastic.
Cool.
Awesome. Keith, most Bluetooth earbuds have far too much latency for performing. Yes, I don't think you can use them for performing. I think Bluetooth is more the issue than the earbuds. Yeah.
And they clarify casual music, Teams meetings. Yeah.
These things are perfect.
I had nothing to add because I use the Apple ones. So
yeah. Nick, Gordon Smith boys. If you're looking for juniors and specials, they make great guitars in the UK. They do, and reasonable as well.
And we did talk to them at Guitar Summit.
Have you had any contact from them?
Nothing whatsoever.
No, nothing. And we will have nothing whatsoever. Keith, especially the Liberty 4 NCs, nice. Got myself one at the Guitar Summit. Oh, nice. There we go. Yeah. Gordon Smith don't understand the whole YouTube thing.
Yeah.
And otherwise, they'll be all over the place, but no one plays them. Bob, you find yourself back in 1987. What guitar or amp are you buying? That's Vinnie's era. Come on, Vinnie.
I would buy a USA-made BC Rich Gunslinger.
Yes.
Possibly in a purple color, or snakeskin graphic, and amp. I would buy a Marshall, or I would get a Soldano.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for Valley Arts Custom Pro. If I can get a light one, which I don't think I could, and I'll have a Soldano. I'll have an SLO.
Mine's gonna be a 335.
That's a good shout, actually, because you probably pick up a vintage one.
A 335 into a JCM 800.
I would buy nothing because I'd be 6 years old and no one trusts me with money. But assuming I'm my age now, I'm buying a Burst. I get to buy a Burst in $1987. Let's go.
Yeah, pretty good point.
How good would that be?
And an era where he's still building them, I'm buying a Dumble. I mean, I'm going to think with my dollars here. Also, it's the sound I like that helps. But of course, I'm buying the thing that it was expensive then. It's impossible now.
And I'm buying a crap ton of Apple stock.
Yeah.
I'm buying Neumann
and Microsoft.
I'm buying Neumann U67s for 400 quid.
Right. And I'm writing a note for myself in 2008 to buy as much Bitcoin as possible.
Right, let's get through these.
Yeah, let's go.
I love the look on Paul's face whenever drums are mentioned. It's priceless. It's true. Comedy Call 64 James. I think the rebel with drummers. The question more is how many snares and cymbals do you have?
Moving on. Yes.
Yep.
And moving on. Session Gold. You guys don't know Richard Watson. No. Go look him up on YouTube. He's incredible British player. Nails the 80 session tone, but it's very versatile. Nice. I'll have a look.
I tell you what, have y'all been watching Dan Huff's YouTube channel at all?
Yeah.
It's it's fun.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, he's great, isn't he?
I love how he was like, I just quit playing guitar for a decade.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Lee said, did you see the G66 vid Keith Scott and his rig? Yes. He was awkward to watch, lol, but I like his approach. Axe effects using either the Fender or early Marshall amp both use almost clean comp and TS9 in front. Yeah, it's very basic, wasn't it? It was very. It was almost like I didn't quite understand, because it's so basic, why he was doing that. And then he was plugging into a Fender. I can't remember what Fender it was. What's the big 2x12 cab with the head on top?
It's like a Showman.
Sort of vintage.
There's a few.
Showman, like a Showman.
Bassman, Bandmaster.
Yeah, like that sort of amp, which I thought was quite. Why was he using the Axe effects? Because he's still got that amp on stage as well. So it's not. Yeah. It was confusing, but it was interesting. Session Gold. What would be you guys' advice? Buy an FM9 beginning of 2026, or wait for the new gen Fractal coming from the FM3 Mark 1. Oh, he's coming from the FM3 Mark 1. I wouldn't worry about it.
Can I say I hate this question? And not just here's my thing, and it's not you, Session Gold. I hate that this question exists because to me this comes from like iPhone culture.
Yep.
It's like, do I buy the new iPhone now, or do I wait for the new one to come out? Or it's like it's the disposable tech world. And don't get me wrong, I get that ultimately digital tech is more disposable than analog tech. It's all disposable to some degree, but it gets supplanted more quickly. Here's the deal. Unless you know when the new one's coming out and that it has features you need that the current model can't provide you, a new model coming out doesn't make the old one sound bad all of a sudden.
This is through everything, even with cameras, the camera industry. When I did photography for 10 years, man, pro stuff. It was.
But he's got an FM3 Mark
If
I.
you don't need it now, wait.
Yeah, I'd recommend he gets a second-hand FM9.
Yeah, I think Sessions should wait because by the time I make a decision, the new model will be out, and we can get them together.
There you go.
Right.
Ultimately, there's no good answer, is what we're saying.
Yeah. Keith says, as I mentioned, Harrison, I saw a video on their 500 series system the other day, and it looked pretty epic for integrating analog outboard gear into a DAW. Awesome.
Harrison, that hardware, the 500 series stuff is great for that. There's more chatting going on.
Mario from Tube Workshop. He says, "Hi guys, James, I see your amp has arrived." There you go. There it is.
Certainly has, and it sounds awesome, mate.
Jamie Brown says, "Not rumors. Dave said it's coming at NAMM." Nice.
Cool.
Awesome.
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong because I don't know. He did say it, but it wouldn't be the first time somebody said something was coming at NAMM and then it never happened.
It didn't happen.
Oh my god!
Even Slate.
Stephen Slate was a shocker. Beyond Summer, did Hendrix use any effects besides the wah for the Voodoo Child intro?
I don't think so.
I honestly don't. Well, that enough.
It might have been his fuzz face. I don't think he turned his fuzz face off very often.
Oh no, can't you hear it click? Can't you hear it? I'm sure you can hear that click on.
I thought he just turned his volume on his guitar up when it got to the fuzzier section.
Maybe. Because it would make sense him turning it down to get the clean tones.
Yeah. Which is I mean, he was the first one really doing that. He was the first major artist to use a fuzz face. So
there it is.
I got one of them.
I love it.
I've had a few.
I need to get one. I really need to get into fuzz. I've never found fuzzes that I've loved. Michael, the Behringer 69 Vibe is $69. All analog, reviewed by many, but specifically Reeves Electro guitar pedals. Whatever you feel about Behringer, it's good. There you go.
Yeah.
Paul, you need to get one of these. You can have it built, whatever chips you want in it, and this is a very mild fuzz. Less woolly and more smooth sounding. So you can go on their page and have it built to your liking.
I love my Sunface. I'm probably going to get a couple more with different transistors.
Yeah.
Awesome. Who is on bass? There we go. I think someone knows what's going on. Someone possibly not saying a thing. Shahar, can't wait to hear you guys play with Sting at the Marshall HQ. There we go, wouldn't it? How good would that be? Pedro, hey gang, I have a quick question. We'll super chat. Oh, yes, thanks. Already did.
Yep,
Yeah.
So he said, hold on, have we done it? Should we?
Yeah, we did it. That was the leveling things out between the three devices.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so he says, sorry, wireless receiver sender.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, cool. Anton, Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro. Yeah, there we go. They're talking about themselves.
Yeah.
Have you tried the newish Marshall pedals, 1959 JCM 800? I have the 59, but it sounds a bit digital.
Haven't yet. Hope
it shouldn't sound digital because they're not digital, but
they're not digital.
Yeah, I like the sound of that 59 one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll check it out when we go to Marshalls. We will check.
I have this really big version of the 1959 pedal that sits on top of a 412 cabinet. Requires mains power.
Really, really heavy.
Yeah.
Really.
All tube though.
Says, Graham says, I still have Guitarist magazine from 1989 where you can buy a Les Paul standard for £600. Nice. Hot 87 was a great time. At a USA SL1 soloist and an SLO 100. Nice.
Oh, nice.
So something that I read that apparently is 100% true. Before he passed, Stevie Ray Vaughan was having an SLO 100 built for him.
Yeah.
And Mike Saldana still has it. Like the one that he was building for Stevie. And like it's one of those things that I think somewhere along the line, Soldano SLOs became a high gain amplifier, but they can do everything. Warren Haynes tours them and only plays them clean. I need one.
They're really good.
I need an SLO.
I'm really surprised you sold yours. I must admit, Paul.
Well,
I know it's to make room for other things.
Yeah, amps coming. I mean, I've got 2 amps being delivered this week, so it's all. I haven't got space.
Oh, what a hard life!
I know that sounds awful.
So much.
It sounds awful, but I'd love to keep them all, but I can't. I haven't got the space.
Yeah, I know.
I would love to.
You just put them over at James's place. Apparently, he hoards them.
No, because it's stick them on top of that damn ugly speaker he's got. Look at that thing. Jesus. Thanks. Anytime, mate. Anytime. Session gold. Mr. Anderson 59. He says, "Sup, y'all? After discussing Vito Brata last week, it got me wondering why nobody has tried to put an ADA MP1 into a pedal format. Have they? Yes, they have. ADA do an MP1 pedal.
Yes, they do. Sure do. And there's a used one for a whole lot of money.
Are they?
Yeah, let's see, $400, $450.
There you go, Mr. Anderson.
Yes.
That's the cheap one on Reverb right now. There's a $700 one on Reverb too.
Oof.
Yeah.
Mario from TWS, he says, thanks, James. Glad you like it. Did I mention that it is right now the only TWS single 6 head in existence? There you go.
Yeah, we talked about that, Mario. That needs to change.
We're sorry about James's choice of cabinet for that. But
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Except it's getting an STD from that cabinet. You don't know where that cabinet's been.
It's true.
Yeah,
we did that.
Yep.
So yeah, do you guys do solo apps in the Gandag? Gandag? I don't know what that is.
No idea. It sounds great.
It's a thing.
It sounds like what was that? Insane in the membrane. Solo apps in the Gandag. Insane in the brain.
What is that? Gandag? What the hell is that?
Oh my god.
Anyway,
I don't know.
We've be done.
Right. It's time for
okay. Can we just say stupid question of the week? I feel bad about this, but you're quite brutal about this.
I'm quite brutal about this. And Gregoire has suggested that we actually finish stupid comment of the week after this, because I think this could be stupid comment of the year. However,
stupid comment of the week.
I hope it's not my comment.
It probably is.
Okay, so many of you may have noticed that we have jumped on the bandwagon of all things Cyber Weekend. You can pick up everything Tonex that we've ever done for 100 of your finest English pounds. For anyone who bought that offer last year, we are doing the 2025 pack. That's all the stuff we've done in the last year for £50. If you are a camper or a Headrush user, you can buy everything we've done for those formats for 50 quid. Sales pitch over. But this is the greatest thing I've ever read.
So the subject, the Studio Rats Black Friday Tonex Everything Bundle. Is this for the Boss Katana?
What type of sounds? Thanks.
What type of sounds? Thanks.
And that, boys and girls, was
stupid comment of the week.
I feel
no.
And this is why is it important for me to go to work and continue teaching kids to read.
There we go. Fair enough. That's a fair point. There we go.
Yeah. We'll get one more in just because Keith has put one actually was quite relevant in quickly. So,
wow, what attenuator did you recommend for a 1988 Carvin X100B?
I had one of those.
Yeah.
Is that the furry one? Is that the Carvin?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. They did come. The one I played was not. It was Tolex, but
And I had a reissue Tolex. I had a reissue.
I recommend the same attenuator for every amplifier.
That'll be a Freya Power. No,
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2.
I like those.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is the only reason I can. This is the only way I can have a 100-watt Marshall.
I like how you hold
anywhere
that
in my county.
I like how you hold that like it's a little baby.
It is. It's a little
Give them a
baby.
cuddle. Just give them a little cuddle.
To be honest, I would say depending on the features that you need. If you need the effects to go on the stereo outputs only, then an aux is great. If you want the built-in effects to go through the speaker channel as well, something like the Boss Tube Amp Expander range are great. If you just want something that means you can drive your amp to the absolute edge of existence without offending people 2 counties over, there are other solutions that I can't think of right now. But
Or if you just want to crank your amp and use the effects loop that's built into it and not deal with any IRs or direct solutions, just plug it into this, let it convert all of that sound into heat, and bring the volume down for you.
Yep, that works as well. Yes.
Make sure you take the grill cloth off the 412. It's stifling the high end.
It is definitely. I'd like to thank my friends and colleagues who've joined us on the show, but I'm not going to because they're a bunch of.
Yeah, there you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from to the side at Pond, 40 Watt Phil, Vinnie the Axe, my friend and colleague, and probably very tired driver of cars, Mr. Paul Drew, and myself. I hope you've enjoyed tonight. Please do like, subscribe, hit the bell, all the stuff we say. It makes such a difference. Please check out the 40 Watt podcast. Check out Vinnie's channel, Vinnie the Axe. If you're feeling vaguely technical and want to talk about Dolby Atmos, check out TSR Drivey Talks Tech. We will see you next week for more of the same. Probably no one's going to send any silly comments in because they think I'm horrible. But until next week, take care, have a good one, and we'll see you again soon. Night-night.
Later.
Au revoir.